Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday right here on Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me tonight, as always, we got Kathleen Biffles here, Shad Biffle, Rich Cooley, and Soapbox Swiftwater. Shad, I like that name, Shad. Shad gave him that one during pre-show, so I think we'll roll with that one for a little bit. You know, what's going on, you guys?
You know, drinking Coronas.
Hey, make sure you squeeze the lime in your eyes so you don't come down with the corona.
Is that what you do? You squeeze it in your eye?
Yes.
All right.
The lime kills the virus.
It was on the internet.
Squeeze it in your eye. Okay.
Yeah, in your eye, though.
So every time somebody says coronavirus tonight, you got to take a drink and you got to squeeze the lime in your eye.
But it only works with Corona beer.
Okay. Only with Corona beer. All right.
I can only say this. If
What?
you guys are ordering packages right now and it's got bubble wrap in it, that comes from China. Please, pop every button you can get and just sniff it as hard as you can.
Wait.
Just prove me wrong.
What are you saying, that coronavirus comes from China?
Well, I mean, the air that's in it.
Too.
Wait a minute. What, Shad?
I said evidently in the bubble wrap, too, that they make. That's what Scott said.
He did say that. So it's in the bubble.
Well, they got to put air in there.
And do you think it's the air from the air, or does it come from a machine?
I think it's a bunch of crap,
Or
so I'm just going to get over that one right now.
Do they run up and down the street with empty bubble wrap and fill it up with air and then seal it closed?
Well, you know, the fact that it's got to come from somewhere.
It's coming from somewhere.
You got to put air in the bubble wrap. It wouldn't pop if you didn't.
Now, I didn't know bubble wrap came from China.
Really?
I didn't know they had the Chinese blow in to make the bubble wrap either, evidently, Scott. Geesh.
Right. I'm learning a lot.
You know what? I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
What doesn't come from China?
And that's the thing that's
right.
Gold claws.
You're right about
Good
that.
answer, Shad. See? So there was something that didn't come from China. So
I came from Thailand.
see, Kathleen came from close to China. Is that the same thing? Close to China? I guess that's close-ish.
Do we have something new on the site, Tim?
Do we have what's that?
Something new on the site.
Something new on the site. No.
Yeah, I'm looking at the site right now, and I can actually see where it says Prospector Radio Live Video. Looks like you
What?
can get on Prospector Radio right there.
Live video. Where are you seeing this at, Rich?
It says right under Prospector Radio. It actually has a header there.
Oh, I see our radio player there.
Yeah, it has our show there, I guess.
Yeah, I put one there on the. Well, I put one there on the front page because remember the other night people were having trouble. Remember?
Oh, yeah. We had the banner before, and then you added the actual player.
I
on
put
the
a player
homepage
there.
now.
I wanted to see if there was, maybe they had updated the player or something, and that's why people were having problems listening.
Pretty cool that it's right there now. Somebody can just click on it.
Yeah, so I figured.
Here's my question.
Yes.
Are people having a problem listening through the Spreaker app on their phone or something? Or
It's only certain ones. Like John says, Spreaker has no sound.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. I was just wondering why you ain't over here.
Who is he talking to?
Annie, probably.
I didn't say walking dog. What the fuck?
He's talking to the javelinas.
Mute your phone. Jeez Louise. Soapbox Swiftwater.
Oh, real quick, though. Kathleen has a funny story about when we rolled into camp and saw him.
After we talked
Sorry,
to
folks. I had a rude neighbor. I had a rude neighbor come in. He knows I'm on the radio show and did it anyway.
Mute.
My fault.
Okay.
It
Kathleen's,
was pretty quiet when we were there.
Kathleen's telling us a story.
The first night we rolled into town, after we spoke on the show, it was dark when we got to the campground, and we texted Scott and told him we were here. Next thing you know, we see these, 3 javelinas running, and you see this guy with a limp.
You guys, come on.
With a limp and a hat. With Scott talking to the javelinas.
Yeah, he was having conversations with them.
That sounds like Scott.
It does.
You know what? You guys are so much in trouble right now.
That's what happened, is it not?
I wasn't talking to him. I'm shooing them away. Like, move it.
Well, you were talking to him.
Okay,
You're telling him.
you were literally walking side by side by him, looking down at him and talking to him. Were you not?
Yeah, because you
know
what?
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you know what a javelino can do to you? You got to be nice, but just keep it moving.
Scott is the javelino whisperer.
I'm just telling you what. There's some of these javelinos. They're not that nice, and I'm just like, I was trying to shoo them off, and just like, come on, you just keep going. Go to somebody else's camp. We're good. They're not nice, man. They tear anything and everything up. They will.
So they're around the campground then, huh?
Oh, well, Rich, there's the hunting season was last week and week before. So now all the javelina that's been out in the desert right now is getting pushed kind of in where people aren't hunting, and that's in town. And yeah, they'll come right through, buddy. But if they find anything they like, they will just tear it up. Coolers, it doesn't matter. They will break into your stuff and just tear it up.
Well, the goats tried to get my wine cork out of the bottle. Jack has pet goats, and they're tame and all, but they'll come and visit the camps and, you know, sit on your porch or whatever. And we were gone for the day, but I had left an empty bottle of wine with the cork in it out by the door.
Uh-huh.
And then when we got back,
their teeth marks on the cork. They're trying to open that wine up.
Oh, yeah. They'll eat it. They eat anything.
Wonder they didn't eat the cork and the bottle.
Right.
I know.
Well,
unless it was a javelina.
It was one of those fake corks.
The plastic ones, right?
So they just saw their bite marks in it.
Oh, jeez.
No, if there's any glue or anything, like any boxes, anything you throw out, if it's got a box, like even a frozen dinner, if it's got that glue on the cardboard, those goats will find it and they will eat it.
I wonder why.
Well, I saw them the first morning
by
somebody's trailer, and they were just licking it because it had all the condensation on it from the night. They're just licking their trailer all over the place.
It keeps your trailer clean on that lower half. That's what that does.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Jack is a good guy. I mean, you know, he's donated a lot to the radio show. Mm-hmm. But those goats are like his pets.
Goats are
super cute.
Goats are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, they're his pets.
They're awesome.
They're pretty tame.
I want a fainting goat, though. That's the kind I want.
Oh, gosh.
I do. I really want one bad. I've always
wanted one. When you yell boo, it's going to go on the side?
Yeah, that's the kind I want. Yeah, that's the one I want. I've always wanted one.
You know what? Something then falls over.
What's that, Rich?
Some of them ones, they jump over or something, or they step over something and then they fall over.
Yeah, anything. It freaks them out and they just stiffen up and drop over. It's funny.
You know what I always thought about that, though? How strong are those goats' ribs? Because every time they faint, they go poof right on their side. How strong are those goats? That's pretty strong.
They just drop and roll, right over. Boom. It's just funny. I've always thought that's hilarious.
Yeah, they are funny.
I'd love to have one. It'd just brighten your day every day,
Well, if you want a pet donkey, we know where you can get one. We saw herds.
Well, how come Scott ain't got one?
I don't know if you can catch them.
Oh, I was going to say, if there's that many out there, Scott should have a donkey.
Well, that way he had help to get his equipment down.
Yeah, the donkey will put the dredge on his back.
Right. A donkey go right down that hillside. And then Scott can just shimmy on down behind it.
I I have to explain this out here in the desert.
Oh, good.
You know what? There's plenty of homeless people, and they're like, "Oh, I'm dying, and I need food," and they have signs, and yeah, you give them donations, but they got 3 dogs.
Right.
You know what? Who's feeding the dogs?
Here we go, Swifty, the soapbox Swifty.
I'm just saying,
I
you
think the
can't,
dogs
dude.
run out digging people's garbage.
Yeah, dogs will just eat out of the garbage.
No, what I'm saying is, you can't have a mule and feed it if you're not making money yourself.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Come on. It's just ridiculous. Would I like a mule? Yeah, I'd like about 2 of them, actually. But then you have to have a corral.
It's like having horses. Yeah, it's expensive.
I know. See, it's a lot of extra money that people go, "Oh, you just grab one of these and do it." I'm like, no, it's not. It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
They're pretty quick.
The donkeys?
Yeah.
Oh, they're fast.
Yeah, they're always watching you too.
Yeah, they're fast, Tim.
And we were driving up there off of what is that? Castle Hot Springs?
Yes.
Whatever. And somebody dumped this big old pile of carrots just out in the middle of nowhere. I mean,
It's like a giant dump truck pile.
Yeah, it's huge of carrots.
Really?
To feed all the cows and the donkeys.
Well, that's cool.
We saw them like
standing on top of the mound.
Just eating.
There's just carrots falling out of their mouths.
That's a massive
these weren't
pile.
like little baby carrots. These were huge. And then the next day we saw they added radishes to the top. Big radishes.
Oh, wow.
And then the third time we were out there, big giant onions. Let me tell you, it stunk.
Oh, I bet.
On that third day, we went by.
Yeah. It did. The javelinas will come by and eat it probably.
No, I bet it. A lot of
Oh,
things
you
probably
wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Strange.
Crazy.
They'll be rolling in that stuff.
Oh yeah, they'll eat it. They'll eat anything. They're as bad as. Yeah, they'll just eat anything. Man.
But hey, we had a great time running out there. Even though we were busy with an agenda, we still got to enjoy the sights and soak up all the sunshine. And then when we got to Ohio, it was like 70 degrees. Which was weird.
Yeah. But you guys got to go. You got to go to the Golld show. And did you get to hear Scott speak?
We did. We saw him on Saturday. And guess who was there?
Who?
Thomas.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thomas was there. He called in Sunday and gave us
and
gave us a kind of a recap on the show. And
it was pretty cool.
But you guys got to actually sit there and listen to old Swiftwater.
Yep. We sat in the front row.
Right in the front row. Did you ask him any questions?
And I tried not to look at him.
I know.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I can only imagine
Here's the thing, Scott. I was wondering, at least for the first day, why in God's name did you take your hat off?
I seen that in the picture. Yeah.
No, the reason why I had to have my hat off is because Kevin put that earpieces, like the microphone thing, on me.
Oh, and it wouldn't fit. Your hat wouldn't. Okay.
Yeah, when you put your hat on, it just like made you look stupid. So
like
I was like, yeah, I mean, no, not like Garth Brooks. It didn't work. It didn't work. But you know what? What's really funny is because Sunday I come in there and I'm like, you know what? I'll just put it around my neck, and I just bent the earpiece or the mouthpiece up, and when I got a good sound, I was like, okay, and I put my hat on. So Sunday my hat was on. Saturday it wasn't on.
Was you feel like a rock star up there, Scott, with that microphone?
No, not really.
No?
He was like Britney
kind of cool to have people in there.
He was like Britney Spears.
With the headset on.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, if you think about it, you guys, it really made me, I mean, I didn't know if I was going to be speaking there or not, but it really made me feel good because Saturday was pretty good crowd. I mean, and they listened.
Good.
And then Sunday was a pretty good crowd, and Sunday had a lot more questions than Saturday did. So I was really cool on that. I was like, man, this is awesome. I like this.
Cool.
I actually did like it.
Next time, like what Lisa said, you should do a PowerPoint with like pictures.
Right. I thought he was
stuff
gonna.
like that.
I thought he was gonna do a PowerPoint.
No, I was, but I wasn't confirmed on being a speaker.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got
So
you.
I just winged it. And you know what? I think I did okay. Like Saturday, I kind of I wandered off left and right, had to bring myself back. But, we got everything. And then Sunday was pretty much, Sunday was pretty good. I just talked about how I'd come about being who I was and what I did.
And you made sure that you went to the bathroom before.
Yeah, I will say this, on Saturday,
He was all
day
flustered.
one, he was missing. And Kevin Hoagland had to keep announcing, call on the over the speaker system where Scott, somebody go find Scott. Well, then all of a sudden I see Scott coming in, running, his little legs pumping and walking in there all fast. He was sweating, he was all red and stuff, and he was in the bathroom, which in his defense, the bathrooms were outside and down on the other end of the building. He had to walk outside to get to it. So, okay, but still. It was just, that's how he started. He immediately went up there. Then they had a heck of a time getting the headset on him.
Oh, jeez.
By then, Scott is still just sweating profusely at this point in his little white shirt. And of course, he sees all the people there. He's getting nervous. He's shaking. He's looking at us. He was thirsty. Man, I felt bad for the guy for a bit. I was like, he's going to die up there. We're like, you can do it, buddy. You can do it. And he did.
Oh, man. I'm surprised you didn't run up there and help him, Shad.
It was really bad because I went to look for the bathroom, and they had it's weird because you got to walk in, and when you walk in, you see women's and women's, so you think you're in the wrong section. So you go down on the other end, and the door is locked, or you can't get in it one way. I'm like, I went back. I said, "Where is the guy's toilet?" The girl goes, "Right in here." I'm like, "It says women." She goes, "No, you got to look back. You got to go in. When you go in, you got to look backwards to find the guy's bathroom." I'm like, oh, my God. So finally I went in there, and like I said, I ran up there, and you guys, that was funny.
Too.
I think he was nervous, too.
Well, no, I knew I was late.
He had bubble guts, Kathleen, from being nervous.
But, why Golld in the chat room is asking, did the Biffles get their $20 from Scott? No.
Uh-oh.
Now, if you're speaking $20 in cash, no, we did not. However, he did make steak kebabs that we grilled
They were
for dinner
delicious.
one night.
Okay.
So he repaid us with steak and other food items.
That's not your $20.
And the silky sheets.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll let him off on that one then. Yeah.
And the sheets were comfortable, by the way.
Nice.
That big long pillow was comfortable.
Well, see, good.
Well, I put it in there, and now I got 2 extra pillows. I don't know what the heck to do with.
Give
Hey,
one to
we
Manny.
brought even 2 more home with us.
We packed 2 of the pillows and brought them home.
Yeah, we like pillows, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, each
Yeah, it
of
was
us
so
sleep
funny.
with like 5 pillows.
Oh
It's
my
crazy.
God.
It was so funny because I went up the next morning. I got up early. I'm like, hey, I got to go get the stuff out of the cabin. And Beverly's like, oh, you don't got to do that. We're going to take care of that. I'm like, no, you don't understand. That's my sheets and stuff.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, okay, never mind. I forgot about that. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm like, okay, we're clearing it out.
Well, just give Manny one of those pillows to use for time being
Yeah.
till you take it home.
I'll give Manny something just like Shad said.
Hey.
We left some berries in the fridge.
Be nice to Manny. Here,
Manny.
Whatever.
you have to be polite
You know what?
to Manny. Manny has feelings.
Lisa carried Manny, and Kathleen carried his arms.
Yeah,
So
okay, well that's good.
I will
just
say
saying.
this.
He's heavy.
Manny is one heavy, awkward
Holy moly.
thing in the world. I don't.
For such a skinny guy, he's pretty heavy.
He's bulky, huh?
Well, and yeah, he
Dense.
falls apart every time you move him.
Shad, did you look at it and see what could be done?
Oh no, there's nothing that can be done.
Yeah.
Okay, why not? I like the way you had him.
One made to
I
stay
can
still.
weld him.
I will say this: Scott has been honest about Manny.
Okay. But you did
clothe them.
But he did clothe them. He had a nice shirt on.
Who had him set up at the picnic table that night holding a beer?
Scott did, because Manny was there for our cookout.
And he did perfect. He held the beer. He looked good. It's like, that's all you got to do. It's that simple. Same thing when he's out in the field.
Yeah, but
Drag him
Shad
out.
maybe standing in a hole made me look shorter.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure there was a hole there.
I did not. In fact, you were standing on the concrete.
You're standing, Scott.
Concrete was sunken and you cheated. You know you did.
Sure, there was a hole.
It was funny because he's like, hey, switch me sides. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, just switch me sides. I get over there and start taking pictures. Like, yeah, because you're standing in the hole. You look shorter. I'm like, oh, this is bullcrap.
I'm sure he was giving you the higher side, Scott, so you wouldn't look short.
I actually did.
Heck no. Do you see how high he was? Come on.
Shad's
Like
automatically
6'9".
tall. Yeah, well, he already is. So he probably wanted you to have the higher side, and he stood in the hole. That's probably what it was.
That's not how it happened.
It's not.
That is exactly how it happened.
See?
No, he is lying. He is lying. He made me stand in the hole.
He made you stand in a hole. Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then just to get a little bit taller, I stood on the pavement.
Did you post it on the...
I am going to share the image on Golld Prospector Space.
Please do. Yeah, please do,
Facebook.
so we can all see this. You know, it's like, we got to...
He's totally toasted me right now.
No, he's just posting
No, wait,
a
I
picture.
got witnesses.
You got no witnesses. What are you talking about?
The picture will tell the tale.
Yes, I do.
You know? Manny ain't going to be your witness.
The picture will tell the tale.
Well, it will.
That's funny.
It will. Are you posting it in the chat?
You know what?
Chat room,
I'm calling
Shad?
Photoshop.
No, this
We
is
all know Shad's pretty
unedited.
good at it.
I did not edit that at all.
You guys are funny.
This is a non-edited photo.
This is straight up, no touch-ups, no colored changes or anything. 100% non-photoshopped picture of me and Scott standing together with Manny.
You put me on the low end.
I did not. The ground was flat.
Now
there.
quit it. You admit it. Admit that you put me on the low end. Just admit it.
Saying,
That's it.
you can look. I even titled it, "Is Scott in a hole?" Question mark.
Okay. Are you going to post it in the chat room or?
Oh, I can post the link there too, but it's on the homepage
Oh, you
right
put it on
now.
the main page. Okay. All right. Let me
But
go there.
here's the link in case it's
Oh, I'm running to the main page to look.
Now, you know what? Now you guys know out there
Hold
in
on.
Radio Land why gold diggers don't like other gold diggers.
Oh no, you could tell he ain't in a hole because the picnic table's at his waist height. So it's obvious.
You're funny.
Standing on flat
I
land.
said I was, Tim. I said I was in a hole, not a divot.
Okay.
No.
The way these picnic tables are set up, it's on concrete that's level with the cabin, the little cabin that's
Right.
there. It's all on a concrete
Did you say
slab.
level?
The table looks level, so I assume it's setting on concrete, like you said.
And look, you can see Scott is like blocking a part of the corner, so he's, he can't say he's down in a gravel hole.
Right.
He's standing there on the concrete.
Right. If he was
You know what?
in a hole,
From
this
now on,
picnic
if
table
I'm
would be
around
up
you, I
higher.
will never listen to you say switch me spots. I will never do it.
No, Shad just
Never,
wanted.
never,
No better
never.
than that.
Shad wanted to pose with Manny. I could see that.
I know. We're
No,
all
Shad's standing on the high ground.
No, he wanted to pose with Manny, and you could see the picnic tables at below your waist. If you was in a hole, it'd be in your belly. So you're not in a hole. It's okay.
Shad, you know what? Shad's a poker player way back when they had 2 9s stuck up his sleeve.
It's okay. It's all right.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. It's okay. It's fine.
Cheater. I'm just saying.
It's fine. It's all good. Good picture. Yeah.
No, but you know what? It was a good time. Shad, Kathleen, we had a lot of fun up here. It was cool.
We did.
And
I wish we had more
it was even-
time.
Sure.
I know, but you had to go. You had an agenda.
Yeah.
Wait till we move out there.
At least you got to go. You got to hang out with the old Swiftwater. So
I got to meet Lisa.
Oh, you didn't meet
She
her.
does exist.
You didn't meet her in Vegas.
I did.
Well, briefly,
okay.
we got to hang out with her.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She's real nice.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
You got to remember.
She is totally different from Scott.
Oh my god.
She's really smart.
I will say this though, it's like yin and yang.
Yeah.
And that's why it works for them.
Yes, you're
Two
right.
opposite type of people, and it just works.
You're right. Yep.
What are you talking about? I thought we were just kind of equal. Kathleen
we're not
laughs
talking
like
about
that.
it,
No.
right?
Yeah, I heard Kathleen laugh.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
No, she was really nice,
Yeah, she
and
is.
we had a great time. Thanks again, Scott, for even mentioning it, because we didn't even think about it. They had NASCAR going in Phoenix. They had, what else did they have? The rodeo. They had
Spring
and
training.
then spring training.
Spring training, yeah, and then
Yeah.
all the political stuff that is supposed to be going on.
It was crazy.
Crazy
So,
anarchy.
Yeah, it was.
You know what, folks? This is so funny because I followed this Sunday.
Oh God, what?
Sunday Golld show. I followed Shad out of the driveway. Like, I actually got in the truck and I was leaving. I'm like, oh, I didn't know if they were here or not. They didn't text me, but I followed them out. I ran down the highway. All of a sudden, I'm sitting here going behind him like, I'm getting ready to hit you in the butt. What are you doing? Dude, I go out, go around. I honk. It scares Shad. Shad looks over like, oh, my God, this guy's going to hit me. And I just drive by waving at him like, dude, we got to go.
Oh my God!
It was so funny because I thought they were going to the Golld show, but no, they weren't.
Well, that was the second day, right?
Yeah, we did not make it
You guys
on the
went
Sunday.
right.
No.
You went Saturday.
Yeah,
right.
Hey Scott, we drove the full Castle Hot Springs Road loop.
From out past Morristown and Wickenburg all the way to the other end.
dude. Nobody's going to rent you a car next year. You know?
I know, right?
Hey, we turned it in perfect shape, man. There was not a dent or anything on it.
Well, you had a truck, Shad, right? This time.
The truck, because
Okay.
it was cheaper to get a truck than a car, which, well, because everybody there who wants a big truck in the city, so.
So
Yeah, but yeah, we didn't.
So you were
we
fine.
didn't kill.
Right.
There was even a moment where I wanted to push some limits, and Kathleen was like, "No,
Oh.
Shad, just stay here." Oh yeah,
We were out there. We saw the strangest thing.
What'd you see?
I mean, this road, and Scott can vouch, I'm sure, is just there's no pavement. It's
just a dirt road.
it's dirt, rocks.
No,
whatever.
there's no pavement.
No.
It's a wagon wheel track that somebody followed, and they've been following it for years.
Yeah, and it's
This is
pretty
out here.
bouncy.
You know what? What's funny is out here in Arizona, folks. I'm telling you what. When you get off the beaten path, you are actually on the
beaten path.
the crap that somebody. Yeah, but I mean, when they rode wagons with 6 horses and all that.
The ruts.
Yeah, it's still there. That's the road you're following. This is not like, we just go off on here, we just drive down the road in a car. It's not going to happen.
How long did it take us to go like 20 miles? An hour?
At least
No,
3 hours.
It took about. It took about 35 minutes or so,
Okay.
I would say.
But it was
Really?
Yeah. Oh, this was weird though. We did have a minivan out there. We saw.
We saw a minivan.
And
then we saw a
ended up
car.
passing it and realized it's like a teenage girl driving it.
Oh,
I don't know
geez.
what that
And
was.
luckily,
we call
though,
it's a hippie.
Yeah, she was.
luckily they didn't follow us because then we went on even a worse road.
Yeah, Champy.
Yeah. And she stopped right there to turn and follow us, but luckily she didn't because she would have got stuck.
Oh, jeez. What was she doing out there?
I don't know, but we saw a car over the
you know
cliff.
What, Scott?
They follow the books that tell them these are the paths, but they don't tell you that if you ain't got something rugged, don't do it. It's
You
not.
already
don't
blew
always-
a tire.
Yeah, a tire. You better have two.
Yeah.
Especially in the heat,
I mean,
right?
some of these places they go down to here, they're like, oh, it's going to be nice and easy. I'm like, I've seen dirt bikers just turn around and go, yeah, I'm not going down that. I'm like, what? You're on a dirt bike. Ride that thing down. Let's go. No, can't get back out. It's really funny about here because they put a map on the road for a 4x4 or a side-by-side, which is now side-by-sides are really kind of, we could call it new. It's not new. It's been a couple years old, but due to the maps, that is new.
Okay.
So when they say, you know what, it could be used a 4x4 or a big truck, they mean it. It's called Rocks Rugged, and dude, you're going to get into it. If you drive down it, you think, oh, I'm just going to make it. And you come out with a new Jeep or anything like that, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it.
So Shad and I decided that I'm going to have to get rid of the sedan.
So what's back up in there?
Well, it's littered with tons of mining claims.
Oh, okay.
There's some ranches
The
out
Columbia
there.
Gold Mine is up there.
Oh,
Some
okay.
big mines, even still in operation, are in the area. And then, of course, there's some private land mixed in too.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's
ATVers go out there.
yeah, a lot of people like on the little ATV side by sides out there joyriding the trails.
Sure.
They're everywhere, and then of course multiple donkey herds everywhere, and massive size herds, and then
There's a lot of donkey poo.
free range cattle, of course, because you got BLM land, you have state trust land all mixed in all
I
over
was
the
going to say,
place.
that's all over. That's all over.
Yeah,
Wow.
They're free range cattle. Just, you know what? It is what it is. You ain't going to get rid of it.
And the desert was so green. It was just because of all the rain they've been getting.
Oh, okay.
And there was actually water.
yeah. There's a lot of water. I mean, don't get the washes weren't running or anything like that, but there's still standing water and some, streams of water down some of these washes.
You know what? I think what you guys seen was like the best of times, because the most time out here, you do not see that. Like the flowers and all that stuff you guys are taking pictures
Oh yeah,
of.
it was really beautiful.
Oh, no.
Grass.
There's been years out here you don't see none of that.
There was clover even.
Or it looked like clover. Yeah.
It was clover.
It's a wet year here, and we're getting rain right now. I mean, sprinkles or mist, whatever you want to call it, but it's still going.
Rain.
It's supposed to be going for the next 4
Well, I'm
days.
glad we missed it because we deserved some sunshine because today was rainy.
Yeah. Yep, and gloomy, gray. Yeah.
Muddy.
Oh, yeah. It's like, it's Ohio, though. We're used to that, right, Kathleen? So it is nice to go
I'm
somewhere
just
and
telling
get some sunshine.
you know what? I want to say one thing. Everybody out there that's looking at gray clouds right now, go on YouTube and watch some sunshiny stuff.
Shoddy.
It'll perk you up. It'll perk you up.
No.
Sunshiny.
Yeah.
You got to have the sun. You got to
I
have
took
that
some
sun.
great pictures, though.
You do
Oh, my
need to-
goodness.
you
I
do-
couldn't believe the blue of the sky.
Uh-huh.
It just seemed bluer there.
It always does, don't it? Yep, it does. It's great.
Well, you always know, too, when you're flying back home when you get close to Ohio, because all of a sudden,
You can't
it's just
see.
dark gray clouds beneath the plane.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, we're close.
And it sucks because, it's all daylight, the sun's out shining above the clouds flying, and then, like, as soon as you were going in for a landing, it just all of a sudden gets gray, and you look down, it's like some dingy place,
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this sucks.
We're home. Yeah. Yep. I got it.
But it's been warm out, so I can't complain.
It's not bad. I mean, we'll take it. Even though it's moist, we'll take it. We're used to the moistness, and maybe we'll get a little bit of sunshine, Maybe. I think tomorrow it's supposed to rain again, so.
There's a chance, yeah.
Yeah.
I did see the freezing rain on Saturday, I believe.
Oh, jeez. Well, we got like 8 days till spring, I think.
Well, I'm itching to go out in Ohio and start using my dredge again, even though the last dredge I used was a 6-inch.
Yeah, right. You haven't been since.
But I haven't been, so it'll be nice. So I think I want to bring it out.
Yep.
It figures.
Get out there.
Kathleen wants to dig gold, and Shad wants to do something else.
What's Shad want to do? I'm sure Shad wants to go dig some gold,
Oh,
too.
we need to get out, and camp.
Yeah, it's time.
It's getting there,
Camper's been locked away in storage. We miss it.
Oh, yeah, I bet you're ready.
I'm ready to camp. It's time.
I bet.
Hey, though, you know what I was really excited to see posted today was that Scott went live on Facebook.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah, where Swiftwater did a Facebook Live.
Yeah, did anybody see that?
I did. I was like, it's about time you did something, Scott. We're tired of waiting on you to post a video, and he did a Facebook Live. It was like, sweet. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. You should do those more often. You know?
You know what? I just really want to stab you guys right now.
Hey, that violence has no place here.
That's right.
You have to check it out at Gold Prospector's face.
Rich.
Maybe you'll do more of those, right, Scott?
Yeah. I might do more.
I'm sure you will.
Wait, is that video on YouTube or not?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure it can be.
Well,
live. It was through Facebook.
Right. It was on.
Right?
It was Facebook Live, but it could always be put on YouTube. Yeah.
I'm just telling everybody out there, man, I never looked more handsome.
You look good. That's why I said. I was like, yeah, good. I was just glad to see you finally. You know, we wait so long and you never post nothing.
Although the beard is the wrong color, bandana's the wrong color, and the T-shirt's really not really white.
It's not as white.
Well, maybe you was having an off day. I don't know. I don't know why you wore a different color bandana, and your beard looked like that the other day in the video with Clint. So I don't know. It looked like you to me.
I will say this though, about Scott though. I could not believe how white his shirt is.
It really is.
And it's not brand new shirts. You know, a brand new Hanes T-shirt has wrinkles in it, you know, from it being folded in the package.
Right.
So this is worn multiple times, and it is like bright white, like brand new looking. I don't understand it.
It's the whole OxyClean thing.
It's some concoction. It's got to be something more than just the OxyClean.
I know.
I mean, it's
amazing. He won't share, and it's like, you know, it ain't right.
You know what? When I say something about sharing that, Lisa just looks at me and winks.
You were supposed to.
That's all I get.
Well,
I can't do that.
You were supposed to do a video on that too. We never got it either. Yeah.
You know what? Because I can't get a video on it.
Yeah, you can. You got that new small little GoPro. You could do it.
Yeah, you got a fancy camera now.
That's right. You could do it.
Is that really fancy? Do you guys really consider that fancy?
The GoPro 8 is like the best action camera out there right now.
Right, it is. It sure is.
I don't have a GoPro 8.
No.
I have an Osmo Action.
I don't even have a GoPro.
Yeah, but see, the last camera I did my videos on is like got 70 times zoom and all this, and this doesn't have that, and really weird.
It don't need it. You know? It doesn't need it.
70 times zoom?
What do you need 70 times zoom for?
Yeah, who are you peeping on?
Yeah, are you filming insects?
If there's some donkeys or something way far away, I want to zoom up in it.
Why?
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
I just think it's funny.
Then you got the wrong kind of camera. You shouldn't have got a GoPro 8.
I think I downgraded. I think.
No,
I don't know.
You did not downgrade. That's, like Shad said, that's the best GoPro there is right now. Until the GoPro 9 comes out.
But what's really cool about this GoPro is you could actually go underwater with it and not worry about it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that is cool. Hey, I will say this because I have we do have a GoPro. They're the old Sessions, the little box ones.
Yeah.
And when we were in Alaska last year, I had it mounted on the dredge nozzle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with all the rocks and like kind of long arming, a rock came and fell on the nozzle and knocked it off, right?
Right.
Well, it ended up getting sucked up and going through before I realized what happened. And I will say the last day we were out on the river, so 10 days later, I was like, you know what? I'm going back to that first spot. I'll take the goggles, even though it's freezing cold water, and I'll look under and see if I can find it, if it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, I actually found it. It was covered up, sticking a little bit out of the tailings.
Oh, wow.
And it still worked.
Awesome.
After being submerged for over a week.
Wow, see? That's a statement.
But I didn't have it on record when it all happened and went wrong. That's the only downside.
Yeah,
but it's still.
But at least get your camera back.
Yeah, exactly.
And it still worked. So
that's right.
That's a win-win. That's right. All day long, brother, I'm telling you. And so, Shad, you got some
good.
precious metal prices and birthdays for us?
Oh, yeah, you better believe it.
Let's do those right now for a minute.
All right. Well, the markets have been crazy. The metal prices are constantly crazy, going up and down all over the place. That little coronavirus thing you keep hearing about. Gold's down $11 though right now at $1,641.
Okay.
So that's surprising. I mean, because it did hit over at 1,700.
Yeah. Okay, right.
Days.
Yeah.
But it's dropped back down. I think it's going to just kind of keep doing up and down things, just like our the trading markets and all are going. But silver is still performing weak though. I'm down 18 cents at $16.77.
That took a big drop. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, silver is just, I don't know, is out of all the other metals, it's like performing the worst. But platinum's doing pretty bad too. It's down $10 more at $866.
That's down a lot. Yeah.
I mean, if you look back, really, just a month ago, it was over 1,000.
Right. That's what I mean.
So it's tumbled back down again.
Sure.
Now, palladium. This one, of course, has been doing so well lately, but it fell $114. It's at $2,279.
Mm-hmm.
So still doing pretty.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's a big drop. Rhodium, however, well, that one's just kind of hanging out. It did nothing. It's at $13,800.
Oh, okay. Because I think,
man, I wish I could go back and buy some when it was only $4,000.
I know, right? Because it's like, it just makes you sick, don't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. You look at the chart, and it's just like a vertical cliff, pretty much.
Oh, I bet.
How it's moved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Sunday it was like 13.5, and then now you say it's what now? She had 13.8.
Yes, $13,800. Rhodium.
God. Yeah, that's craziness.
But here's the thing. Don't flip out, people. Don't do anything rash. I mean, these prices are all going to kind of go up and down, up and down.
Oh yeah.
Just let it play the game and ride.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. It's just
too many unknowns.
Oh yeah, too many. Yep. What about some birthdays? I see John Hunt's birthday's Friday the 13th.
Oh.
So happy birthday, John. That's pretty cool.
Well, today, of course, is 0311 Day, the United States Marine Corps Infantry Rifleman. That's the MOS designator, so March 11th.
Okay.
All right. Chip Triplett, D. Rhymes, Dan Wee, Harvey Patton, J. London No 3000, Kenneth Colvin, Marlene Affeld, Mike Cook, Nikos Royces, Poker Kid, Randy Homola, Richard Dowling, Roger Valerez, Stephen Clapham, Tarif, Toney Mundale. And then tomorrow we have Bedrock Bob, Bill a.k.a. Pennsylvania Outdoors Guy, Dewey E. Norris, and D. Grass. There's some tongue twisters this today.
I guarantee.
Definitely there was.
Like that last one, Tony Mundilg. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. Hopefully I didn't butcher it too bad.
Too bad. Pick one I like that. Not that one.
Oh, you don't want to do that one, huh?
Well, I didn't want you to have to say the name again.
Oh. All right. Well, let's take a look here. We'll go for J. London, number 3000.
All right.
Or no 3000. He is from Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. He prospects for gold. He does not belong to any clubs, but he found the site through YouTube. No one referred him to the site, but he uses just your trusty gold pan. So that's pretty cool. Old school up there in Ontario. Joined back in 2013.
Oh, okay. That's cool. 13. Nice.
Yep.
Nice and nice.
7 years.
Was YouTube around back then?
Yes,
I
it
think
was.
it was, yeah. I'm not sure when YouTube started. But I think it was definitely around back then, without a doubt.
Just kidding.
When did it start? Now, you mentioned that, Kathleen.
I have no idea.
When did, I'm going to say 2005. Just a guesstimate.
So you're saying 2005.
Yeah.
Kathleen, what was yours?
When did YouTube start?
Yeah.
2004.
2004.
All right, we'll stop with the suspense.
Okay, Ed Marvin and them say 2007 or 8.
All right, February the 14th, Valentine's Day, in the year of 2005.
Nice. But I didn't know it was Valentine's Day.
I know. Here's another fun fact. You know, Amazon started back July 5th, 1994.
No. I didn't realize it was been around that long.
And Netflix, 1997.
Didn't know that either. I figured those to be newer than the YouTube one. Both of
Well,
them.
see, Netflix was you met or got in the mail.
Yeah,
DVDs.
yeah, right.
That's how they started.
That's right. They used to mail them to you. Mm-hmm.
Kathleen always points out, what did Amazon first start selling?
Books.
Just books.
Oh,
I used to buy the books.
it was
That's all it was. It was a
Really?
bookstore online.
I'll be darned. Boy, they've come
It was a
long
really
ways.
crappy bookstore online, too, but it had tons of books.
Wow, they've come a long ways then, haven't they?
Yeah.
Man, Amazon.
Now you can't even buy toilet paper on their site. They're sold out.
Are they?
No. What's with that toilet paper?
I don't understand that
I don't either.
Out of all the things to
Shenanigans.
stock up on, if you really think it's some horrible thing happening right now and not just like a bad cold and little flu, what's with the toilet paper? Why
know.
are people drawn to the toilet paper?
Dude, I don't know.
I mean, it's a respiratory infection illness.
Right.
I am
Right?
Great Cornholio.
I don't understand it.
I need TV
So-
for my bunghole. I need TV for my bunghole. I need TV for my bunghole. TV for my bunghole. I need TV for my bunghole. TV for my bunghole. I must get TV for my bunghole.
Maybe that's what's
For my
happening,
bunghole.
Shad.
I think it's because the adult generation grew up on Beavis and Butthead, so they are obviously panicking and rushing for the toilet paper. Not water, not canned foods, not meat to stock up in your your freezer, but toilet paper.
I know, right? It's
Well, that's the thing he was playing with Beavis and Butthead. But no,
gotcha.
and I thought it was like, okay, it's obviously probably California and New York, the most intelligent people in the world live there.
right.
And tell us all we're stupid. But when I went with the boys to like an Aldi's yesterday, and I peeked down the line and told Skylar, hey, we need, we're low, we're almost out, we need a little package.
Right.
Almost all the toilet paper was gone.
Really?
Because it comes from China.
I don't know. No, people are just buying it up.
I think
We went yesterday to Walgreens and they had plenty.
Yeah, I don't understand though. It's on the news. I'd like to understand their logic behind why toilet paper is such a
Right.
precious commodity.
But now today when I went to Walmart, all the like Lysol wipes and stuff like that, those shelves were completely empty.
Man,
I had to
honestly,
lock mine up at
we
work.
should have bought stock in Lysol.
Right. Oh, God, yeah. Definitely. Because, those aisles were stripped bare. No hand sanitizer, no disinfectants of any kind, all gone.
We don't need any of that. I got essential oils.
I got alcohol. It's the same thing. It's all good.
And just remember, squeeze that lime in your eye and you won't get the coronavirus.
That's all you got to do.
But you have to get corona.
Yes.
Right. Get your corona and then squeeze the lime in your eye, and you will be fine.
I mean, I'm sorry. Let's talk about this. I know this is all about.
No,
mining,
I agree.
obviously,
I think we should.
We got to address this.
I think we should.
Elephant in the room.
I
mean, think about it. The NBA is suspending its season now after Wednesday night's games until further notice.
Oh,
But okay,
Right?
I'm just gonna say this though, Shad.
Go ahead.
Do you really think they would close that stuff that makes them billions of dollars if it wasn't serious?
Now,
Think about that.
Or
I'm not saying it is. Just think about it.
I think it's honestly all right. I know right now they say percentage-wise mortality rates up there. I get it. That's only because there's only so many known cases of it, because the majority of people that may come down with it, it's just like a bad, a flu, cold-like symptom.
Sure.
They don't even know they have it. They get through it after 2 days of being down and back to normal.
right.
So you can't trust these statistics they're pumping out because it's only based on what's known.
Right.
And you have to be tested by a blood test specifically for it.
Mm-hmm.
Show up and confirm. So give me a break right there.
Yeah.
And I honestly think, granted, any illness and how it's being transmitted is scary. We live in a new age compared to back in the day. You know, how long it took people to travel. We all can get anywhere around the world in less than a day now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's obviously a lot of concerns there on transmitting said diseases. But again, it's nothing new, people.
No.
We have an immune system for a reason.
Right.
SARS, remember SARS?
Yep, all of them. But
I remember this going on was in the 90s. It was crazy.
it was. But every
I don't
year,
get it.
the flu kills.
No, it kills way more.
Yeah, the regular
as far
flu.
as the numbers. And
Right.
I like this other thing. I saw somebody post that goes, isn't it funny, like every 2 years when elections come around, there's always some new virus
There
hitting
is,
during
right.
election season.
You're right.
And I look back and I was looking at all the ones they named off in the years, and I was laughing. I was like, yeah, it's kind of true.
Yep.
Factual, I don't know 100%, but it's coincidence.
Right, but they say still, it's gonna affect older people still more if you're
But
older.
that's the same as
It's
the flu.
just
Now, I
like
will
the
say
flu.
this, though. I mean, obviously, people that are elderly over a certain age, they're more susceptible
Of
to the worst
course.
effects of it,
And
just
of
like with the
course.
flu or any illness or any sickness. Just like
Exactly.
if you have other medical conditions, you could
Yes.
be in more danger.
Oh, God,
That's
yeah.
absolutely true.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but I think as far as the hysteria going on the
think
public scale, it's insane. I mean,
It
the
is a little
NCAA, they'll play, but no spectators.
Right.
So I guess everybody will just be jam-packed in bars, drunk, having a good old time, spreading the illness
Stay
that
off
way,
the
I guess.
road.
Spreading
I don't
it,
know.
Yeah.
St.
So-
Patrick's
Colleges now
Parade.
that are shutting down, and then making
yeah.
them do their stuff online.
Yep, they're a lot of schools, even the younger schools, not college, but high school, regular school districts are considering an extra week of spring break and doing work, schoolwork online for a couple weeks after. And I get it, but
Sure.
it's a little overkill. I think.
They closed all of our schools around here already. I mean, all of them are closed. It's like you said, they're everything, and they're saying any event that would have over 250 people is officially canceled. You cannot have it. So I don't know. I mean, this getting like this, I heard they already canceled 2 Golld shows. There could be more being canceled.
They postponed.
Yeah, they postponed.
Right, but you know
some
what I
of them are
mean.
going to be until next year. But
Right.
yeah, it's interesting to see it. I get the concern,
Sure.
but you know what? Wash your damn hands.
There you go.
Stop being a
Bingo.
slob.
Bingo.
And it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I keep
I mean,
hand
to me,
sanitizer.
I'm not that concerned about it. I don't want to get sick, but
Oh,
at
I
the
don't
same
either.
time, I'm not going to still stop living my life.
No, me neither.
No, like you said, I went to Walmart today. The minute I come out, I have hand sanitizer in my car. I'm just like pretty much bathed in that stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm back in business again. I'm good.
And and I do my part. If I'm sick, I don't go in the office.
Right. If you're sick,
Yeah, exactly.
stay
Be
home.
considerate.
Yes, be considerate of everybody else out there. That's a key thing. Go ahead and, quarantine yourself.
I will say this though, if you don't take a cruise right now, because those are always cesspools on the water.
Yeah, definitely.
That's one thing, because I want to be quarantined on a boat for like a few extra weeks. That would be a downer to me.
That'd be awful.
Yeah,
but I will say air travel is at great rates right now.
Oh yeah,
I know. The girlfriend sent me some today. It was like $45 round trip to Florida. She's like, we could just go to the beach for a couple of days for that price.
Yeah, you do like a weekend trips and stuff. It's insane.
Yeah, I'm like,
so you know what? Live a little.
Right. I said, but planes are petri dishes too. But it's like, hey, you know what? $45. It's almost.
I have
worth
to tell you the story about the guy in front of me.
Oh yes, I was hoping you would.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
let's hear
So
it.
this guy is sitting in front of me on the plane, and he's got one of those masks on, but not just a regular cloth mask. It's like those black ones with the
Leather like.
Yeah, just crazy looking.
It's the expensive face mask thing.
Okay.
And he's got these rubber gloves and
Yeah, the surgical type.
the thick surgical type. So he's sitting in his seat, and he keeps dropping his pillow, and it falls, at my feet because he's in front of me.
Uh-huh.
So I keep picking it up. I have no gloves, by the way.
Because we all know airlines, the floors are really clean.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
and they replace those pillows.
Oh yeah, daily. Yeah.
Right? So, yeah.
So I handed him the pillow, and then he kept dropping his little earbuds.
Yeah, the AirPod thingies, the wireless headphone thing. Like, first he dropped his left one, and it fell on my feet, and he was sleeping. So I just kind of picked it up and, by the stem, and I just laid it on the armrest, and he found it, and as soon as he found it, put it right in his ear.
Right.
And then we landed, and he dropped them again, so then I had to pick them up.
Right, without wiping him off or anything,
No.
right?
Oh,
and
geez.
of course, at that point, I looked down. His surgical glove he took off in his sleep, and it was on the ground. And he puts it back on after we land.
It was on the
right?
floor of the plane.
He puts his mask back on too because it popped off when he was sleeping. And then we're staying. How everybody's getting their little backpack carry-on luggage down.
Yeah.
He turns around and this is what I heard. Hey, you got those bags on? And I was like, what? And he wanted me to grab his backpack, so I'm like, okay, here you go, coughing. I'm just saying, it was the strangest thing.
Oh, yeah.
It was a bit
really?
overkill.
Oh, it sounds.
But it was
like
funny. It was
Sure.
funny. And now he's mentioned on the news or on the Golld Prospector space.
Yeah,
I mean, congrats.
that's right.
I mean, you made it.
You've arrived when you do something like that, right?
Oh yeah, it's like
Jesus
God. I wanted to take pictures, but I'm not gonna, privacy or
Right.
any start trouble on a plane. That's one thing. I'd behave on a plane.
Right, exactly. You have to. Yeah.
Right.
You got.
I'm just glad there was no knuckleheads on there. Like I read today that a flight was diverted because somebody started sneezing a few times and people freaked out
What?
Are you serious?
on the plane mid-flight.
Really?
So they had to divert the plane.
Oh, come on.
Because the group of people were becoming hysteric about it.
I sneeze when it gets bright. Like when I
Right,
see
I do
bright
too.
light,
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
and I'll just go for like 7 in a row.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a lot.
Oh, geez. Now you got to worry if you sneeze on a plane. Oh, anarchy. Jeez Louise.
I'm just curious to see what's going to happen next.
I am too. Well, I just saw a news headline. Our president delivered, a message tonight, I guess, during the beginning of our show.
Uh-huh.
But they're restricting travel from most countries from Europe. Not all, I think, Great Britain or something. But, they're trying to do precautions because, there's all these health groups and other groups saying the world isn't doing enough to help stop the spread of it. But
Right.
What are they going to do?
I don't know. Yeah, without making us all prisoners, I don't know.
Right.
It is what it is. It's just like this. If we get so afraid of illnesses and diseases and allergies, we're never going to build up our immunities and strength to withstand other things. So get over it, people.
That's right.
And really, we're overpopulated.
Terrible.
Well, I'm just saying, if you look at the
I was just gonna
really
say, go live your life because it's too short.
Right. Build your immunities up. Get out there in the world. That's what you got to do. It's It's ridiculous.
But I will say, book flights right now. They're cheap.
Yeah, now's the time to travel.
And get this. I noticed on some airlines like Delta, if you book now during the month of March, you can pay for the non-refundable, so the cheapest, right, which is great.
Right. And
you're still eligible, if needed, to make a change for free.
Yeah.
All the way as long as you fly before the end of February next year.
So could Scott get a ticket to Columbus for that cheap?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He could get one pretty daggone cheap right now.
Scott, get your ticket.
I wonder if he could get it for like
Scott's
under $100.
Not going to need any big suitcases or anything. He rolls up a couple of his white T-shirts and a little handkerchief, puts it on a stick, and he's good to go.
Sure. He's awful quiet. Did he pass out or something?
I think we lost him.
We lost him.
Who?
Scott. I don't
Scott?
know.
What are you talking about?
Oh, there he is.
Listen to you guys.
The airplane tickets are cheap.
Dirt cheap.
Right now, so you guys can get a flight to Ohio.
Like,
I don't know about dirt cheap.
Yeah,
but okay.
no, dirt cheap. They're giving them away. I could fly to Vegas for $90.
So you're saying you want me to come to the Ohio Golld Show?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I think, you know what I would think, honestly, because in all seriousness, you did a great job at the Golld Show talking in there. I think that'd be sweet, though, for you to come out here and even talk to on an East Coast show.
Yeah.
About your journey from starting off in the East Coast in Indiana and how you went out west.
Oh, yes, genius idea. Yeah.
That's
genius.
Not fair, guys.
No, that's genius. You don't like that idea, Scott?
Well, I mean,
you started
listen, Rich
here.
is even laughing. Are you kidding me right now?
You started here on the East Coast. You started in Indiana.
You guys,
and moved your way out west. See?
How is it that I come into these predicaments? I just do not understand.
It's not a predicament. You did so well in Arizona, you should speak at the Ohio one too.
I'm just saying, it's like skiing down a slope and all of a sudden one ski just disappears. Poof.
Well, you still got another one.
Was Shannon?
You still got another one.
There's a lot of people
What, Rich?
on the East Coast that would like to meet you.
What'd you say?
Was Shannon there?
Was Shannon there?
Yes, at the Phoenix Golld Show he was, and he also spoke.
They're going to Washington.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
He was leaving, I think this week.
Oh.
To meet with some of Trump-appointed EPA guys.
Head honchos.
Yeah, to try to...
Undersecretaries of the departments, high up. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
he
him.
He was going to call in, I think, even after and talk about it on the show one night. So.
Yeah.
That'll be
so you're saying somebody's going to make money?
I don't know. We're saying get a ticket. Everybody wants you to come to Ohio. They're even saying it in the chat room. You need to come to Ohio and speak.
Well, the problem with what they're saying in the chat room said, screw Scott, let's just fundraise Manny a ticket.
Manny can just get shit.
Hey, Shad, I'll ship it to him right now.
I heard Manny might show up at the Ohio Golld Show anyway, with or without Scott.
I heard. Don't know if he's going to have some bullet holes in his chest, but yeah, he might show up.
I heard he may show up, so you never know. Even if Scott ain't there, Manny might make an appearance.
You know what? I'm just saying doubtful.
Now, I think you need to come and try to speak at this one. I bet if we talked to Kevin, he'd have you speaking here. Yeah, you could do it. We'd like to hear you speak at another one.
Their speakers, honestly, do they? I think it depends on where you're at.
I think so.
The region.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I know, in Ohio, they usually have a metal detectorist guy because that's a big thing here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, they always have Gold Cube.
Yeah, Mike Pong.
Recovery.
Yeah.
Mike Pong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Kevin speaks about, like Kathleen said, sometimes metal detecting and other things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys what. I went on the kind of the metal detecting for the gold streaks and stuff like that, and I actually asked how many people's got metal detectors and what do you do? And man, there's a lot of people raised their hands on Sunday. I was like, oh, great. Now I know, and then I went off on a different direction. Tailings piles, stuff like that. Always follow the dry washer. They always said. But a good dry washer always has a metal detector or a pinpointer before you leave.
Which is true.
So it was,
Right.
Yep.
yeah, it was actually that was a good day. Saturday, I think my speech was a little bit better than Sunday.
Sure, you was more relaxed.
You were ready.
Well, I mean, I am, but I was.
Well, yeah, you were
Sunday,
a lot better shape because you just got done taking a nervous poo, so you were ready to go.
I'm nervous poo.
It wasn't a poo. I was trying to pick up.
The old nervous poo.
It was just funny. It was just funny because I got you and Kathleen and then Pennyweight sitting right over the side of you, and I'm like, I already seen Pennyweight come in from the right side, walked all the way around the curtains and come in.
Perfect.
I was like, oh, that dirty guy.
Yeah, but we sat up front rooting for you,
Right.
man.
So if you did it here in Ohio, you know how many people would be here rooting for you? Like 20, 30 people. Just
a lot of the listeners are out here
Yeah.
because this is where it started.
Yep, and they'd be right
I
there.
know.
They want to
Like
see
I said,
you,
you guys, I want to go there. I want
Hey,
to be
Shad,
there.
what's an airline ticket from Arizona to Columbus right now?
I think right now you can get it for round trip for $250 out of Phoenix.
It'll probably come down, I bet, too, won't it?
But
That's like half price.
you got to think there's the cheaper airlines like Spirit and a few others, No Thrills. A lot of those you have to look on those specific sites, not just like the travel sites. So they may be cheaper than that too.
Yeah, true. This is true. So
Well,
we'd love to see you here.
Like I said, I know when you guys have the Golld show, I'm going to try to be there.
Yeah.
And I'm telling everybody,
that would
trying to be
because
there.
that would be like a privilege to have Scott at the Ohio Golld Show. You know,
Are they still going to have it?
I don't know. So far, so good. We'll see what
Well, we got
happens.
2 months
Yeah. Right.
for the world to be cured
Right.
from this horrible virus.
Yep.
And sanity restored.
Yeah. And then it should be good to go. You know?
But I guess I get it because, like, you don't want to now be that one place open,
No,
right?
no, right.
And it becomes the new epicenter. Like, there's some guy in New York, a lawyer, and now they've so far connected over 50 confirmed cases to him.
What?
Alone, him. He was the first in that area that got it from
how
traveling.
people can do that.
Well, first it was like obviously his household, his wife and kids, and some people that were over a few times at his house. And then, of course, they go other places, and it goes on from there. And they all like traced it back to that guy in this area.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it is obviously contagious, but
Right.
It's just like Razor said, Scott, still book it. If they cancel the Golld show, still come out. We can all Rich can come over and we can all do a radio show together.
Or we go
Oh, okay.
mining together one day, just fun.
You want
All
to
of
go
us as a
dredging?
crew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
right.
that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Dredging? That'd be fun.
That's a
A
good
crew
idea.
bonding trip.
Yeah, we
together.
almost
Right.
had those.
We're
Right?
good. Hey, we will call it We Be Dredging.
Right. That sounds like a
You know
plan.
what? We'll allow it. So there you go.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh,
fun.
what? Did he say allow?
He said we'll allow it.
We
Yeah.
will allow it.
Well, you know what? Somebody must have been a Marine, so that's not going to work here.
I was just talking about you. We're allowing you to name it.
Right.
The event. We be dredging.
We Be Dredging with Scott Swift.
Kathleen?
Toney.
Kathleen, I allow you to poke him right in the eye.
I think
Just one time.
you should just show up like everybody said.
Well, she poked me, but not in the eye. It was my arm.
And like they said, Golld show or not,
Oh,
Golld show or not, we'll still get together and do something. So, you know,
that's great. That's great.
that's
It's going to be, you know what? I seriously, I really want to show up. I really want to be there. It's going to be, if I do, it's going to be really cool.
it will be. We'll have
I
fun.
mean, just not because I'm going to be there, but yeah,
No.
because I'm going to be there. I mean, it's going to be cool to me.
Oh, we'll
It's
have
going to
fun.
be really neat.
You have all of us together with you. It'll be fun. We'll have a blast. Guaranteed. Uh-huh. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the radio show from the Golld show.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Definitely.
how better is that?
Right,
That's-
exactly. Then people can see what we have to deal with pre-show. Right? With old soapbox Swiftwater. They could witness it live as he's doing it.
I don't know how you got a soapbox out of that, but anyhow. I'm glad you're doing well.
I'm doing fine. Yeah, to see, then they could see you doing the live version of Swiftwater when you go on your rants and your raves and stuff. It'd be cool. It'd be a lot of fun.
No, you know what?
What?
You know what? It's the same thing. That I don't hide anything.
No, we know that. We definitely know that.
But tonight I'm pretty mellow because I've talked to a lot of good people and heard a lot of good stories that maybe in the future I can pull up.
Okay.
I want more history on them. So yeah, I got like 3 ones I've heard tonight. I'm like, you give me some more history on it. I might make it different.
Okay. All right. Well, we're in. You know that. We're always in for a story.
I'm in Golld country, so I hear people from. If I get a story from somebody 75, almost 80 years old, I'm going to listen.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to. You're always supposed to. You know.
Right.
I mean, definitely.
So I mean, there's just a couple of man. It'd be good stories. Great stories, actually.
Mm-hmm. Those would be. Well, we look forward to hearing some of them from you. You know, we do. You go ahead and research them a little further, and then if you think they're worthy, you share with us. Okay.
Well, I mean, I know they're worthy, but I just want them to be like I don't know, radio worthy.
Oh.
I mean, you can say a story really quick and nothing happens, but I want it to be long enough that people know what happened and the history behind it. That's the whole thing. That's the great thing. That's
the great
to
thing.
Me.
Okay. Now we're with you. We follow you. You know, it makes a lot of sense to me too. You know. So yeah, just let us know. It's that simple. You know. So did you I'm still kind of shocked that at the Golld show you didn't sign no autographs.
You know what?
What?
That's really funny because I didn't.
I know, but I don't believe you didn't. You didn't sign nobody's white T-shirt or nothing?
Nope.
Ah.
Nothing like that.
Why?
It was so weird. You know what? In Vegas, it was like crazy. And Phoenix is like, meh. Nobody knows me.
Oh, come on. They got to all know you in Phoenix.
I got to say this, though.
Say it. Let's hear it.
We actually got recognized by somebody out there, and we didn't know who they were.
You know that awkward moment where they...
Like, hi!
And you're just like...
I watch all your videos! Wandering Buffaloes!
And you're like racking through your head through, so many profile pictures, and then you just kind of go, oh, cool, man. How you doing?
Did you ever find out who it was?
No.
Oh, darn.
Well, we know his name, but
yeah, we know his name. We know who he is now, of course.
But. Right, but it was kind of cool, and
that is cool. That's always cool.
There was an audience out there.
That's always cool. You know. Did you sign an autograph?
I did not.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
I did.
But we did give out some magnets.
I signed an autograph.
Did you, Shad?
Yeah, every time I bought some, I had to sign their
yeah, I'm sure you gave plenty of them then.
We got a lot of goodies.
That was a bad joke, I'm sorry.
And you didn't win no raffles, of course?
No, we did not.
No.
We did get within 12 tickets at one time. So that was exciting. We were so close, but no, we did not win. And I gotta say, they gave, like always, between the GPA, the local chapters that are at these events, AMRA, some great prizes.
I bet. Always some really good prizes. So people got to get to these Golld shows. There's some good stuff at them. That's the thing. They gotta go. Or
we picked up quite a few things that we're gonna for some of our wondering.
It's funny because I won something.
Wait a minute. What'd you win?
What?
Oh, yes, I did.
Nuh-uh.
You just. Dude, the 3rd ticket in a row. Yes, I did.
What'd you win?
Heck yeah, I won a Golld Claw pan.
Did you really?
Oh.
Yes.
You really won?
No,
it was so
didn't.
funny.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
They were giving them out to the kids, and they mistook you for one because you're so short.
Does anybody out there know how to say I'm going to stab you in the foot?
Hey,
when I see
now
you
we
next
got
time?
a picture to prove your height compared to
Oh,
it's all
dude, you are a liar and a cheater.
Oh, no, I'm not. Don't ever accuse me of that. I got
No,
the
you're
proof
just a
out there.
damn Marine.
Oh, mercy. But you really want... You really
I'm
want...
telling you what. Here's how it goes.
What? We lost him.
Really?
Yep, we lost him.
Wow, we were about to get it. He was going to explain something.
Yeah.
And
Getting ready to go on a soapbox.
Yep.
That's how
I
it
guess
goes.
his soapbox.
One of his
crumbled.
Scottisms we was about to get laid on us, but we'll have to wait and see. I thought I heard somebody in the background, didn't you?
I don't know.
I heard something, and
He
then...
probably tried to hit the mute button and hung up.
No, he does not even know where the mute button exists. You know? Every time he tries, he pushes the red button, and he hangs up. Every time. It's like, never mind. It's no sense even trying to explain it. You know? I'm happy he was here on time, and we didn't have to remind him.
You know, I was really happy with him, actually, because on Sunday, obviously,
He
we
remembered
weren't.
the time change.
Because that's
I
when,
know.
obviously daylight savings, well, Arizona doesn't change.
Right.
It goes from being 2 hours behind East Coast to 3 without ever changing, and then it's the same as Pacific time. And he remembered what time he needed to be on and was messaging you guys before
Yes.
you did pregame.
I
I
was,
know, I was surprised.
me and Rich both were shocked.
I was shocked. I was shocked.
Jaron said that he heard an angry woman in the background, and Scott was saying, "Hang on, let me explain something." So I think there might be a brawl.
See, thank you, Jaron, for being in to interpret what
Wait,
was being
he
said,
just
because I had no clue what he said.
I know, he just sent me a message. He said, call. Okay.
Dum dum dum.
Yeah. Yeah, it's never good when you got to say, let me explain something. That's
Somebody said they heard Manny on the attack.
Manny had too many natty lights.
Yep. Manny reached his limit. He couldn't take
Hey,
no more.
Manny likes natty lights, man. he even drank some wine.
Scott,
I want to poke you in the eye.
what did we do?
Where'd you go?
Yeah, where'd you go? We didn't do nothing.
It was not my fault. Stuff started happening. I thought I was going to hit the mute button, but I hit that red button
told you.
again.
I told you hit the red button again.
Yep.
See?
I know. I did.
I thought your
I swear
neighbor
to God.
got mad.
Everything okay?
Yeah, we're good now.
Good now? Did you just tell him, hey?
I'm just. I was like, oh yeah. I'm like, people started talking really loud, and I'm like, it's not going to be good.
Why
on
don't
radio,
you hang a sign on your door at Showtime that says "On the Air"?
I don't believe you've been here, have you?
No, but I would think people
You
could.
can't do that.
You can't hang a sign on your door that
We
says.
were there. You cannot do that.
You can't hang a sign on your door that says "On the Air."
Yeah, it kind of looks good, but you can hear them outside.
Ah.
That would attract them even more.
Oh, okay, I got you. I see now where we're dealing with. Okay.
No, I really liked that campground. It had a good feel. The bathrooms were super clean.
Nice.
And, yeah, the amenities were nice. But we stayed in a cabin.
Right.
Like a cabin. And it didn't have a bathroom or kitchen, but it was...
Had a mini fridge.
It had a mini fridge and a TV, and that's all we
That's
needed
all
because
you
we didn't
need.
stay in that room
And we
very
had bunk
long.
beds if you wanted, in addition to a full-size little bed.
Oh, well, that's cool. Well, it sounds sounds like a nice
And they
place.
had an AC and heater in there.
So I highly recommend if you fly into town and you don't want you want someplace to stay that is out in nature, I'd go there. Black Canyon Campgrounds.
And cheap.
Recommend.
Very affordable.
There you
Highly
go.
recommended.
Very
Nice.
clean too.
See, that's awesome that you guys say.
Or you can stay at a Motel 6 for $170 a night.
Yeah, and we've been in a Motel 6 as many.
Exactly. They leave the light on because why, Tim? Keep the cockroaches away.
Anyway, Black
I had
Canyon
a
City
water in my
Campground.
mouth.
Buffalo approved.
There you go.
That's right.
That's a statement right there. If you're ever down there, that's the place to stay, for sure.
And
Recommended.
maybe you'll see Scott walking the javelinas around the camp too. You never know.
The javelina whisper.
Hey, you know what? I like the fact that you guys actually, Jack's place. He did a lot of work for a lot of years to get to where it is, and he's still doing better. And it's going to get better. But that's cool to hear you guys liked it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'd go back.
They got sites for if you have your own tent, obviously, and you still have power to plug into. They got the big campers, like huge rigs from the giant fifth wheels to buses. I mean, they got spots for every size and tons of them.
And some sites have hookups.
They have different levels, I think, of
water,
hookups, with it all with the sewage drain, and then some.
And they do have a dumping station if you are driving through.
Yep.
Good to know, right? Sure.
Good to know. Laundry facilities.
Man, see, that's
and I went
pool and a jacuzzi. The pool was closed.
Oh wow, cool.
We never got to the hot tub.
Well,
yeah, I know. I was there twice. You just missed it.
Oh, darn.
See.
I don't think I'd want to be in a hot tub with Scott, personally.
Was Manny in the hot tub?
Well, you know what? There ain't every day you can see Tom Selleck sitting in the hot tub.
Oh, my God.
No PI. They always say, people get stuck in a certain time period of their life that it was like their greatest moment, their happiness.
Uh-huh.
So obviously we have identified Scott's in the 80s with Magnum PI. Mustache, sitting in a hot tub.
We need to get Scott a Hawaiian Magnum PI shirt.
Oh, yeah. Hawaiian shirt. And the short white
What's really funny is I thought it was when I met you.
That's what he needs. You're right. We need to get that for Scott. And play the Magnum PI music when Scott comes on. Yeah, I like it. Now we're on to something, Shad. We're figuring it out finally. Scott Magnum PI. Interesting. Scott.
You know what's really funny is that's actually, believe it or not, that's how my old lady actually met me. Because she thought I looked like a mini Magnum PI.
You said it. You said it, not us. You said mini.
I just heard Scott called himself.
He did. He said it, dude. He said it, not us. He said it.
Yeah, but he was like as big as Shad, like 6 foot, like...
No, you said it.
I'm not 6, I'm 5'7". That's all I got, guys. 5'7". That's it.
You're mini Magnum PI. So Magnum PI, you're his mini me.
Yes.
Oh, he looks like a baby.
If Magnum PI had a baby, it would be Scott.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be mini Magnum PI, it'd just be mini PI.
Mini PI.
Because, there's only one Magnum, and Magnum's big, right?
Yeah, so mini PI.
What group are you in?
Hey, you said it. Your words, not mine. For once, right. I did not cut you down.
You're right. It wasn't us. No.
Are you talking about clothes you can't wear?
No. Hey, you know what? Magnum PI, cool.
Yeah, Magnum PI is cool.
I will believe it. In Scott's defense, he does grow some thick facial hair, evidently. So
holy moly!
I can't believe how thick.
No, I couldn't, dude. In that video with Clint, I couldn't see Scott's lips moving. I thought Clint was a
can't. You seriously can't see his lips at all.
No, you can't.
Even when he eats, you don't see lips or anything. No. It just like gets pushed through the curtains.
Right. It was like brush in front of a cave. It was like it just all going inward. And it was like, where's Scott's lips? Is he talking or is Clint talking and doing some ventriloquist act?
I know Scott could really do, be a ventriloquist. He
could.
Easily. Manny. He can speak for Manny.
He could, and he'd be like I told him before. He could be in Vegas on stage with his ventriloquism because you cannot see them lips move. at all.
I'm going to kick you in the shin.
We're just saying. You can't see. You think you would trim the entrance a little bit. Yeah. Just
you guys don't understand. That's the life of a miner, man. We don't have razors.
Life of a miner. There we go.
Wait, you don't
That's
have.
right. We're out here. We just let it grow.
You
The
don't
only thing
have-
I got cut off one time because I trimmers.
You don't have
That's my hair.
razors? Did you say you don't have razors?
He does.
Mm-mm.
Don't you?
Oh,
got-
he shaves his head. I will say that. I caught him doing that.
Right. So he's got to have a razor.
Scott actually has hair, but he shaves it.
Yeah, he keeps it trimmed nice and close.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying, man.
It don't look like he had
It
hair.
is what it is.
On that picture of him on stage, I just seen it again. It didn't look like he had hair.
No, he shaved it. He shaved
Because
it the
he
day
shaved it.
before.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. He
Shad
did.
saw him.
It was shaved.
Yeah, he took the really fine clippers and buzzed it right off.
Well, he should have did that.
That's how we do it.
Why didn't you do that in front of your lips? Buzz that off.
Nice beard.
What are you talking about?
No, not
That's
the beard,
that's
just
not the way that
just
goes.
the entrance of your eating utensil.
Dude, you know what? It was really funny. If you guys remember back when I shaved everything off,
Yeah.
there was nothing there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
this is what happens. Mustache, beard, everything. It grows in one. I'm not going to trim one to suit the other. It's going to grow. It's the gold season. That's what I do.
It is.
Understand.
That's like people go, "Oh, there's no shave November." I'm like, "Oh, really? Catch up on this." I'm just
Yours is no shave for mining season.
no, I don't. No, you can't really do that. No,
Okay,
It's
I'm
just,
just
it didn't make
curious.
sense.
It don't make sense. Okay, I was just curious. These are just questions, I need answers to. So,
Well, I'm just saying that up here in gold season, you do one thing. If you're working every day, which obviously everybody knows I have not been doing, you pretty much, I'm just saying. You shower every day, you do your thing, you come out of the gold fields and done. Okay, up here we just shower, and I don't have to shave because I'm not trying to press nobody. I'm just out here doing my thing. Just
Right.
let it go.
right, I gotcha.
It's one less thing you have to worry about.
Sure.
I mean, if you're actually trying to be a miner and look good at the same time, I think you're in the wrong business.
Okay, I gotcha.
Well,
Hey, I can look good when I'm mine.
she does.
I'm just saying.
See, so
Hey,
she's,
now, Scott, did you meet Donald Knox at the Gold Show
Oh, my
on
God.
Sunday?
Oh, I wanted to.
Wait a minute. Donald Knox. I
He was
know that
wearing a
name.
T-shirt, I believe. # Life of a Miner. Also, Ed Marvin got one too.
Put the link on if you guys want one.
oh,
Donald
dude.
Knox.
I thought you knew Donald
I know that name
Knox.
really well.
I thought you knew him, too.
Dude, I see so many people, you would not believe it. Guys, the Gold Show, it's hard to remember.
I think he's close to Jimbo or something.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, that name, though, Donald Knox, I know that name really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
Is he an older guy?
No.
No?
No, he lives in Arizona.
Right, he's your neighbor practically. He's an Arizonian.
Well,
Yeah, listen to Rich laugh. Oh, yeah, you think it's funny there, Big Hunter. I'm just telling you.
You don't remember meeting Donald Knox. Did he meet him, Shad?
we weren't there on Sunday,
Oh,
I know Donald posted a picture of him
Sunday.
getting
All right.
ready to go to the Gold Show on Sunday, and he took a picture of the T-shirt # Life of a Miner.
Okay, but Scott don't remember this. Okay.
I didn't. You know what? I don't, actually. I don't.
You were still on your stage high, apparently. Yeah.
Evidently, Mr.
Well-
Big Time.
Yeah.
Look, at the Gold Show, you guys, I don't try to stay at one place too long. I just kind of move around a lot.
From the bathroom.
From the, what'd you call him, Shad? The nervous poops.
No, that's Kathleen. Nervous poo.
Nervous poo.
Nervous poos.
You guys don't get that?
I get it, yeah.
I do.
No, I had to take a frickin' piss.
Right. We'll just say right to that, but we know. It was the nervous poos.
Well, hey, the lady out front said I couldn't do that there. I was like, are you sure? She goes, no, it's in there. I'm like, no, it's the women. She goes, no, look back the other way. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, with them bubble guts, you got to go. You got to go. You have to run in wherever.
Bubble guts my butt. It was like, I had to pee. Yeah, Lisa gave me water, and more water, and more water.
Oh.
I think there was like 4 bottles in there. I'm like, what do you keep? Oh, maybe you're gonna get dry. I'm like, Jimmy, Christmas, something not even there yet.
You need to drink a lot
But
of water.
that was pretty cool.
Well, I will say this from our trip. We had a great time out to Arizona.
Good.
Meeting, West Coasters, listening to Scott. We didn't get any property.
Okay, not yet.
We thought we had one, but somebody made an offer the day before, and we didn't know.
Uh-huh.
But we do have some other news that turned out from going to this trip and deciding to do.
What's that, man?
This summer, we're going back to Alaska.
Back to Alaska.
Back to Alaska.
Yes,
Man.
and we'll tell the dates too.
Okay.
Because
There's still spots.
Oh, nice.
So you could come. It's in July, the 17th through July 26th. We're going to Gold Fever prospecting.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some available spots if you want to come out with the wandering buffaloes.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
You guys suck.
Scott,
Come on, Scott.
Scott,
Yeah,
go.
You
Scott.
can schedule it.
Dude,
come
come
on,
on.
do it.
No, wait.
Wandering
I'm
buffaloes
supposed.
again.
You know what?
Oh.
I'm supposed to go to the Yukon with my good friend Ted Ballas out of
I thought
Canada.
that wasn't until next year.
It's coming up. Dude, it's getting ready to get hot here in Phoenix. What do you think I'm going to go?
I don't know what you plan on doing. Nobody does.
Right, exactly. None
To
of us do.
Canada. Go
I'm just
north,
saying, if you
Russia,
don't, you should come. But there are spots, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, that'd be
'Cause
cool.
I know.
this time we're not going with like a group of people that we've recently met and hung out with or talked to, beforehand that was organized.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Kathleen and I and whoever else.
No, that's cool.
Random people.
Random.
So come on out. There's still spots.
And if they mention Wandering Buffaloes, don't they get a discount?
They do.
Right, yeah, $250 off.
$250.
But yeah,
Sweet.
there's still spots. And I will tell you this, the airline tickets compared to what we paid last year, we just booked
my
them
gosh.
tonight. We're saving quite a bit of money compared to last
See?
year on our airfare.
Very nice. That's the way to do it.
So,
Awesome.
Hey, they were at the Arizona Goat Show, right?
yes.
Yeah,
they
were.
were. And they
That's
were
what I
planning,
knew.
they were planning to go, obviously, to the other West Coast shows that have been, what's the word, Kathleen? Postponed.
Postponed,
Not
okay.
canceled.
Okay,
Postponed is the
postponed.
proper term, evidently.
Okay.
But what's exciting after getting to talk with them again and reconnect, they're moving to Alaska permanently.
Yeah, they're going to live.
Like he
Full-time.
sold his cement contracting business or what he ran in California, and they are going up there. They're going to start the camp, and then after the season in October, then they're going to find a place to live in Fairbanks. They're going to be full time up there in Alaska.
That's cool.
So that's pretty cool.
That is, yeah. That's awesome. Good for them. That is awesome. That's the way to do it. That way they're right there.
Oh yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, anybody that can, they need to jump on that.
And
Well,
that
yeah,
includes
you
all
should.
your food.
Yeah, it's like, okay, obviously, you got the cost to one travel there. That's not included in their price.
Right.
Unless you live in Alaska and just drive.
Yep, exactly.
True.
And if you do live in that situation or can get closer to Chicken itself rather than Fairbanks, they'll actually cut you even more of a deal, they say to people, than, obviously, because they have to drive from, take the boat ride,
Like 6
then drive
hours.
over 6.5 hours to Fairbanks, pick everybody up, then drive right back.
Right.
So obviously, you'll save money if you get all the way there or close to it. But like Kathleen said, all your food's included. All the fuel in the Golld is 100% yours to keep.
Yeah,
So
That's right. So
we'll see. We paid well over one of our trips, and almost paid both of us.
What are the dates again?
Oh, when we'll be there?
Yeah.
The July 17th through the 26th.
17th through the 26th of July.
Yep. And they have a few other sessions open too. They're booking up pretty fast, but now's your time to get in on it.
Heck yeah!
Come with us.
You know what? I think like the first timers like you guys were, you did pretty good. I mean, other than that, I think people, if they go down there, they're really going to do good. So,
well, yeah, I mean, it's you get what you put into it. Plus, there's other things to do there too. Like we took a couple days off. One day we went to that
Franklin.
Yeah, the mining town, a ghost town, with tons of relics and ruins everywhere on both sides of the river, from their mining side and then where the town was. So we even took a couple, like 2 other days off. One just to clean a lot of our material up at camp rather than dredge. So,
but I'm just thinking, if somebody went down there, all the time, and never did any sightseeing, they'd dig up some pretty. You
can
stuff.
Be a gangbuster and walk out with quite a bit of gold.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's what you put into it, right? You got to work.
Right. You got to work for it, but it's there, so that's cool. That's awesome. So hopefully some people take advantage and book that. And
we'd love to meet you.
Heck yeah! See, that's.
And if you have questions, you can contact us or even message Gold Fever Prospecting Matt or Ginger, because they'll talk and answer a lot of things to you about what they can do, and if you have any concerns.
Right.
Great family, a lot of fun.
Beautiful family.
That is cool. So hopefully some people take advantage of that and come on down. Right.
Well, they want to go on up, not down.
Well, up, down.
Unless they're at the North Pole.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Well, even North Pole, Alaska's, west of where this place is.
I know. It's
so
weird.
You pretty much need to be at above the Arctic Circle, on top of the world, to say that, Tim. Okay.
I'll still do it again, but I got it for now. Got to go up. I got it.
So, Tim, if you're free,
I'd love to do it.
That would be fun.
It would be. That would be a blast.
You'd love it.
I would. I'd just like to go down and hang out with you guys. That'd be fun, and get some gold on top of it. See?
Yeah.
That's living the dream right there.
Oh my God, Tim! Now we got to pivot this conversation real quick before we wrap up.
Okay.
I just saw what you sent the group. A post by one of our awesome listeners and members, Joe Stasakonis.
Where did you get that picture?
I don't know.
On the official Gold Prospector Space and Radio Facebook group
Didn't
page.
you hear me giggling? That's why.
Oh my gosh, it's the original coronavirus, and we know the culprit. Now, I got to post. Let me go over there. All right, I'm going to the link right now.
You have to share it on the site.
I will share the link, and 2, I will grab the picture, because obviously we have several members that refuse to Facebook, and I don't blame them.
Right.
So just so that way they can partake in this with everyone, I will post it on the site.
Yes, please do. I was giggling. Didn't you hear me giggling before I said it?
I thought I heard something, but yeah.
I was trying to hold it back, but I seen that and I just started laughing. I'm like, I got to send this to our group. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my gosh, he's so creative.
That's a good one, Joe. That one is
I know he's so stinking quick on his feet there. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Wow, I'm going to post another picture now.
That was a good one. Are you putting them on the main page yet?
Oh, yeah. Let me upload the picture. There's the link. If you do have a Facebook account, it's in the chat room. But if not, I got to figure out where it downloaded.
Yeah, they got to see it. They have to.
And I got to say, Joe Stasakonis, that is awesome.
That was a good one, Joe. That was a unique one.
So is he called then Patient Zero? Isn't that the term of the first person?
Impatient?
No, impatient, yeah. Well, he's on there now.
It's on the site now.
And here's, just to make it easy, if you're in the chat room, there is the link in Gold Prospector space to it.
There it is. I don't know where he got that. Where did he get that picture?
The time he spent to get that find that picture.
I know.
I mean, obviously, that's when Scott just had a mustache.
I'm looking at
the fact that he's wearing a Corona shirt.
I know,
too,
right?
Is hilarious.
That was perfect. Good one, Joe. God.
You guys are funny.
I'm sorry. That needs to go viral.
I like that picture.
Everybody needs to share this and do hashtag coronavirus. Or whatever the trend tag is. You have to. I mean, get it out there.
I survived the virus.
Let's make Scott famous.
You want to hear something really funny? Because I still have that same shirt.
Do you see the picture, Scott?
No.
Oh, well,
I'm not on a computer.
Oh, darn. You got to see it. It's another good. It's on Facebook, too. So.
Well, he can't because he's on his phone.
Right. After the show ends, get on there and look at it. That's a good one.
You shared it?
Yeah,
shared it. Joe tagged you, Scott, so you'll see it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure a lot of people tagged me.
All I gotta say, everybody needs to share the heck out of it. If you do have a Facebook,
I want to go viral.
Post it everywhere. And do the hashtag.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I tell you, if I see it popping up on like the crazy other websites that I see on air from
You'll
the
be
show,
a celebrity.
Not only that, if I see it get so big where it's
That's
just
not how it works.
We'll give something away special for it.
Right. That's perfect.
You know what?
I want it.
Remember, everybody. Shad said he's giving away something special, but I'm saying that's not how it works.
Oh, we got it. This is nice. It's perfect. You know, that's how it works.
You know what? Now I'm really thinking about, do I really want to come to II?
Yeah. And
yes, you do. We're family. It's cool, man.
That's right. Yeah, see? That is it.
We already got 6 shares to it. That's amazing.
Oh, really? We're family? Making the short guy stand in the hole so he looks shorter?
We're back
That's
on that
really
again?
Scott, you're crazy, man.
Still going to say you're standing in a hole. Oh, no. It's just too bad. But
even that T-shirt he's wearing is pretty white.
Pretty
I don't know about anybody. After I wear a white T-shirt just one time, it's never white. It's dingy for life.
Mine always gets wine stains on it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Right, exactly.
Like how? I don't understand.
You know what?
How?
I just went on my Facebook. And, yeah.
I think that's what
I'm not gonna say who it is.
Who it is?
But I'm really not impressed what's behind me.
What is that behind you?
Man, you guys with your manufacturing pictures, it's just phenomenal.
You guys.
It's
Joe
actually
does a great job.
It is a great picture, though. It's perfect. You know, it's...
Joe,
I think I like you better with just
you.
the mustache.
It looks like
I will find you, Joe.
This is how I picture you look during pre-show.
I'm looking at one where I'm standing in front of the back screen, and it says Scott Toney for president.
No, I
Democrats for Scott Manny supports this message. It's that's man. You guys.
Yeah, I seen that one earlier. We're talking about the Corona.
Scott,
the Corona
I know you
one.
keep saying I made you stand in a hole, right? Mm-hmm. So you'd look really short. But
you know what,
about
Shad, next time?
No. How do you explain the picture with you with 2 wine bottles in your shirt pocket, right? And these bottles look huge.
I didn't want to mention that,
because they were.
I mean,
no. Number one, they were in my shirt pocket. They're not that big, bro.
I mean,
what kind of shirt you wearing?
They're huge.
I'm just saying.
They looked huge. It was like,
it did, doesn't it?
yes, even the beer can looked pretty big, and so I was wondering. I just didn't
In
wanna,
case everybody's
look,
wondering,
a normal sized picnic table, and the picnic table, it looks really big.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm with you. I didn't want to be the guy
I'm
that
just
pointed it
saying,
out.
Kathleen said, take these 2 bottles. I'm not going to carry it. When it comes to carrying it, I'm you know what? I'll carry it all. Just put it in the pockets. I got that. And
So did you
charcoal, lighter fluid.
Did you see the picture we're talking about, Scott?
Yes, I know.
Coronavirus one?
About.
That one? Okay, not the one with you on stage. The coronavirus one, that one. Wait a minute. Now, wait. Jaron
So,
made...
wait a minute.
Wait.
Are you saying don't drink off these wine bottles because Kathleen's
No.
Asian and that could be coronavirus?
Wait a minute.
What?
No.
What?
Hold on. Scott...
Is that what you're saying?
Wait,
That is
Scott.
so racist.
It
dude.
is. That was racist. That's why I'm trying to shut him up.
Dude, I'm not racist. I own a color TV. I got 3 of them.
Now, wait a minute. I see Jaron. Did Jaron make a video? He said, I hope Scott hasn't seen my video.
Uh-oh.
What video?
Oh.
What video, Jaron? Share the link in the chat room for us so we could see it.
Yeah, Jaron, go ahead and share that.
Yeah, share that link for us so everybody can get some pleasure off of that.
That's right. You know what? I could be impressed, and I can't wait till I meet you. This could be interesting.
It could be. See,
You know what?
know.
I still love all of our listeners. It's so fun.
They
love
love you too, man.
Tonight's show was long. I mean, we were having a good time.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have the news.
Or fun facts.
Sorry about
Dude.
that, guys. We got home late
Oh, you
Monday,
guys
and
were
it's just been hectic
traveling.
ever since.
No worries. It is all good. Yeah.
Be back
Yeah,
next
but you
week.
guys were tired, man. I know you had to be.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah, it
know.
was nonstop, and we didn't even get to look for gold.
Nope.
All right, see, so it's all good.
I mean, you know what's really bad when you take a flight to the East Coast and then you have to come back into the middle of it to land and get home. That's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. But, hey, you got to make sacrifices for the cheaper flights. Sometimes it requires to go way out of the
We
way.
flew right over Ohio into New York.
Seeing that, it's like,
Oh,
what?
no, it looked like it was coming, just north of Columbus, where our house is, and all of a sudden it did, a northeast turn, and then, right underneath Cleveland, and came across in a PA. And it was just hysterical. I think, Kathleen, you posted the picture
I
of
did.
it, of the flight path. But, yeah, then sit in JFK for a couple hours, and, coronavirus central.
Yeah, right.
And fly to Columbus from there. It was interesting.
I think it'd be funny because Kathleen's looking out the window like, can we just land right here now? Can anybody circle?
We wanted to pull the cord.
I know, we should have started a thing hey, you need to divert this flight to Columbus, Ohio, quickly.
Well, I hope you saved money, but I know you didn't save time.
We didn't save time, but we saved money, and that's how the Buffaloes travel. I mean, just like how we're going to Alaska. You get the cheapest deals you can find. Screw straight there. Sometimes you got to go 1,000 miles out of the way.
Sometimes
to get
you just
somewhere.
got to risk it in the virus.
That's right.
You just got it. You just got to take
Life's
that
too
chance.
short.
That's right. You only live once. You only live
Well,
once.
I'll tell you what. If you guys are willing to do that, never take a donkey out in the field.
And on that note,
What does a donkey have
Dude,
to do with
because that donkey's gonna just leave you with everything packed on it. He's gonna leave you. He's like, dude, this guy's walking way out to where he don't have to go.
all right.
1,000 miles out of your way to come back.
All right.
That is our words of wisdom.
Yeah,
All
thanks,
right.
Scott.
Yeah, and
I
I'm-
will say
Yeah.
that my mom grew up on a farm, and she and her brother both had their own pet donkeys. Right? Now, her pet
Right.
donkey one day walked into the pond and drowned itself.
Oh, jeez. Why?
I don't know.
How do you?
I don't know how you'd figure out why, but
Obviously, the donkey didn't like where he was at.
it just said it couldn't take no more. I'm done.
I'll never understand that. And she goes, I really love that donkey, too. I was like, okay, Mom.
That's not good. Why?
Well, no donkey for you.
I wish I knew what that donkey was thinking.
I don't know, but you know what? Donkeys, unlike some animals, they look like the stuffed animals you can buy. They look really cuddly.
And they're highly intelligent, too.
They're cool looking.
Uh-huh.
I just don't understand how come some are light gray and others are dark gray. Like, there was always one darker donkey than out of the others.
Is that like older?
The alpha?
Oh, yeah, maybe it's the alpha.
That's what I wondered, because it was just unique.
Yeah.
They were really pretty.
Oh, yeah.
They were gorgeous.
They were. And
I want a pet donkey.
I know. I ran away from me, and I tried to...
You already got... Hey, lasso your koi fish.
Oh, yeah. You can have a donkey. There ain't nothing wrong with getting a donkey.
You know what? You just wait. When we move out there and we get the
I'm
house all settled,
donkey.
They'll have a donkey.
pet donkey.
That's it.
Heck yeah, it's on.
We
Donkey.
can bring it prospecting.
I'll tell you what. When you guys come out here and get your house with the koi pond and everything like that, Swiftwater getting a video you would not believe.
Yeah, right. We've heard that before. So, we don't
I
have
know it. I'm just saying. Look, it's the Swiftwater Rich and Famous.
Yeah, right.
You got to check it out. We got a koi pond in the back. We got the big freaking windows. It's going to be awesome.
What kind of hill jack Australian accent was that, Scott?
That was the Rich and Famous guy, wasn't it?
I don't.
Sorry. I can't help it when you're rich and famous, right? You got to catch up on it.
Bro, now you're mixing in California talk
He
lingo
did.
now,
He went
man. What's going on?
Didn't say it was just on the outside of the Australian banks, you know what I'm saying?
Well, why are you saying bra for?
It's going to be fun,
Jesus,
though. It'll be fun.
Okay.
Scott, I'm telling you, you need to come up to Alaska. Forget the Yukon. Come with us.
Come on.
Go on
Just-
up, Scott.
You know what? I cannot forget the Yukon.
Oh.
Where I'm going is already
Well,
one.
hey,
Alright, yeah.
if it doesn't
proven.
pan out,
Right.
no pun
Did
intended,
she say didn't pan out?
That's what she said.
Did she just say
you
that?
will find
Didn't pan
gold.
out.
That's what she
You
said.
will find gold in Alaska.
Well, here's the thing. Literally, if it doesn't pan out, meaning you don't find gold, Scott,
Right.
right? You're going to be in the Yukon. You realize you just continue on top of the world highway, and that takes you right into Alaska, into Chicken, right there in the eastern part of Alaska.
Uh-huh.
You would literally be 7 miles away. So if you're not
That's right.
finding gold, you could still book a session and come up there with
That's
us,
right.
man.
See?
Yeah, you're not too far.
Right. See, look at it like that, Scott. That's what you got to do.
Are you going to be there all summer?
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, right. Think about
No,
it.
Because you're so
I'm
close, you get a deal.
I'm still getting plans with the guy. It's a good friend of mine, Ted Bellis. He come down here and I showed him how to do stuff here, and he took it up north and he really likes it. And it's kind of crazy. Just I can't on the air. I can't tell you where I'm going to be, but in private I will. But you'll understand where I'm talking about. So
We got you. We know.
it's really good, but I
Want to
can't
know,
tell you.
contact Scott. and be sure to call on the show and tell us.
Yeah. Yeah, ancient Chinese secret. Yeah, I know. You told us. I remember where you said.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
I can't say it over the air because it might mess things up, and I don't want that
Right.
happening.
I remember where. So I understand. So let's go.
I do, and that's only like 2 hours away, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a
You're
hopper.
so close.
You're
you could
that
easily
close.
book 10-day trip and come with us.
Be
That's-
fun.
I'm in the Yukon. Where the heck are you guys? I'm in the Yukon.
East
Yeah.
Central Alaska, man. Like right next to the Yukon. Literally, you can float down the 40-mile river and end up in the Yukon.
Right.
That close.
So you're saying you want me to take a plane over to you? Because that's the only way I'll get there.
There's a highway
that goes
7 miles away. Get you up in a hovercraft and go.
Hovercraft rides are fun.
There you go, Scott.
I'm saying you're going to be really sneaking
You're going to be
close.
right there,
again.
yeah. It's silly if you're right there. You need to go. You know? It's right.
We'll talk, Scott.
You can mix your Alaskan gold with your Yukon gold.
Oh, man, you'd be the talk of the town. You know?
Hey, no, you know what? I wouldn't do anything without my guy that brought me up to the Yukon.
There you go.
Well, then you can also book a trip.
I was going to say that's my partner. So
well, there you go.
You guys can share a hooch.
There you go.
And maybe since you're driving, you'll have Manny, and Manny can be free.
Manny's free.
You know what? I'm getting ready to shoot you guys right now.
Whoa.
You already know who Manny
All
is.
right, yeah, well, we're just saying, Manny deserves to go awesome.
Man, I wish I had the video.
Oh, we do too.
I wish I had the video.
We do too.
My old lady was walking across with Manny, and Kathleen was walking across with two arms.
Like we've been
I will vouch it is
just
heavy.
put the headlines on it.
Hey, I will say this, too, about Manny. Out of the corner of your eye, when you see him out of the corner of your eye, you think it's a real person right there.
Creepy.
It's really creepy.
That's
He is really creepy.
awesome.
He's got real eyelashes.
That's awesome.
So his eyes are very creepy looking. I mean, he scares the children in Black Canyon City Campground.
That's awesome, though, when you think about it.
I'm serious. It is that way. And Shad's not lying.
I'm not.
Yeah.
No.
I honestly always thought Scott's making an excuse. Scott's just blah, blah, blah. But no, it's honest to God truth about Manny. He is one creepy, heavy, awkward mother.
Nice.
You can't bring him anyway.
No.
It was well worth the price we paid for.
Oh yeah, he's built to last.
Nice. All right. So Scott,
I swear to God, if I was writing down traffic and I wanted to put him in the other side to be the HOV guy, I think a police cop would just shoot him right in the head really quick.
You know what?
He looks
I tell you what, Scott. You need to take Manny with you in your big truck. You know, your nice white truck. You drive that lane.
Yeah.
You go Facebook Live during the middle of rush hour.
HOV lane.
If you get
Oh, my
pulled over,
God.
I will pay your traffic ticket.
It's $400.
well,
I'm confident, dude, you won't get pulled over.
Yeah, see?
Oh my God. You guys got to understand.
He looks too
Motorcycle
real.
cops here in Phoenix are really on top of their game.
Well, let's just
if
test
I get
that.
pulled over, there's going to be more than one ticket.
Test that theory, and let's find out.
No, I'm not testing
Do
the theory.
it. Do it, dude.
That's on my license. Are you crazy?
It'll go away in a couple years. It's all right. Just do it.
No, it doesn't go away in a couple years.
Well, sure it does. Everything goes away in a couple years.
Okay,
My
so this
license-
is what we
my-
need to do, guys. In Alaska, Gold Fever prospecting, Tim,
Nope.
Scott, the Wandering Buffaloes,
And others.
and others. Rich, are you still there, Rich?
Yeah, Rich is there.
Rich,
He's
I think we need to
still
come to
laughing.
Alaska.
Dude, Rich, here's another thing, man. All right, I know you love going on your awesome hunts, right? I mean, you do amazing
there's
hunts.
wildlife everywhere.
Just think, you can do that there too. Heck, you could get us dinner while we're there.
Oh, yeah. See?
Get some caribou, get some bear.
Yeah. Some. All
Come
kinds
on,
of
Rich,
goodies.
bring your bow.
That's right.
They'll have stuff there. Probably.
I'm just saying, you could check off multiple bucket list trips, Rich.
Yeah, he could, couldn't he?
With his talent and
he used to
skills.
live in Alaska,
Yeah.
right?
Ah, shoot.
Yeah.
What part?
Huh?
What
What
part?
part?
Not very long. It's only like days.
Okay, so you didn't get to do much.
Kenai.
Maybe in Alaska.
We're down by Kenai River.
Yeah, see, now you're...
Ooh.
Hey, think about it. It'll be great if all of us could get together.
And moose. You can hunt a moose.
That would be fun.
And airline tickets are at the old-time low.
Yep. Now's the time.
Hey, Rich.
There's room on our plane. We can all fly together.
There's probably room on a lot of planes now.
Was you in the Kenai Peninsula?
Yeah.
Cool. That's an awesome place to be. Yeah. I got a good friend that used to go up there every year, Kenai Peninsula. He loved it.
Right. And then Razor, you could just drive across the state.
Well, he's got to do a ferry first.
Oh, he has to take a ferry.
Well, can't forget about the ferry.
He can ferry across.
I wonder if he just takes his dredge across instead of the ferry.
He probably could.
I mean, his dredge is massive.
Yeah.
No, that would be Ray.
Right, that's what he said.
That's Razor, yeah.
That's what he said, Ray. He just fired that dredge.
He's like, I got a motorboat.
He could just cruise.
I still love that.
All right, it's 11. I think we should just go ahead and wrap it up.
This was a fun show.
Well, sure it was.
And I didn't even have the news.
There was no structure at all.
No.
Nothing was planned.
No, never. Except for when you have your news and stuff. That's planned. But this was just raw entertainment, I'd say, tonight. But it was great. It was a fun show for sure. It's 11 o'clock.
Definitely.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was a great show. Love it when they go like that.
I had fun.
Good. Everybody had fun, and that's what matters. Everybody stuck it and hung out with us the whole time. The chat room's been busy, so
I was almost snoring again for a while.
Darn. couple more minutes.
Well, sorry, we weren't living up to your expectations yet again. My bad.
I like it when Rich snores during the show. A couple more minutes.
I came close a couple times. I was bobblehead.
Oh man, a few more minutes. We could have did it.
Tim, you so need to go back, get the sound bite from that episode.
I know. Yep.
And then play it.
Oh yeah, that
I was
was
going to bobblehead. I'll tell you.
We have to. I got to. I gotta find.
But I do want to tell everybody listening on West Coast Wednesday right now, we will have some special guests later on. I want to get them at the good time.
Okay.
Where they can talk. So
okay.
We're gonna have some fun.
What does that even mean?
That's a Scott. That's a Scottism.
I don't want to, pull them up one day.
That's a Scottism. Thank you. Yeah, no, we understand. I'm with you. Just let us know, buddy. Not a problem.
Don't forget about Tuesday night hangout.
Wait, today's Wednesday.
That's right. What the heck?
Drop on it.
But hey, we are going to Ed and Jesse's outing.
Oh yeah, that's
in June.
Oh yeah, I'll probably definitely be there too.
Need to go.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So we'll be there.
Oh yeah. So we'll talk.
I already got mine signed up. I'm ready to go.
Oh, cool. We'll be there.
Awesome, Rich. Cool.
Yeah, I think spots are limited too, so you reach out to Flash in Your Pan, Ed or Jesse or Dano, and see what they got left. It's what is it a site? It's like $30, and they're donating all to the local club.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that's cool. Awesome. Yeah. So we'll get more details about that too, and
we'll hear more about it.
Yeah, make sure we let everybody know the details on that too. We'll have Ed or Jess call in one night and fill us in on it and all that good stuff. So, and maybe we'll even see if we can't get Matt and Ginger on here one night to tell us about that fine Alaska Golld camp, okay? How's that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. On that note, we're out of here. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Gold.
Good night, Gold Diggers.
Tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.